VP Rubio taking roll call in the background, getting that done. We do not have, as far as I'm concerned, any minutes because for whatever reason it may be, probably it sounds like it might be due to a sickness that Senator Jones is our communications coordinator is not responding to anyone's requests of communication. So we're just going to pass that on for now. Corrections and approval of the agenda. Did I don't know if they VP Rubio, you did get those out, and or did everyone look at them in the SharePoint? And if everyone did look at them or needs time, or whatever it may be, at any moment, I'll entertain a motion to approve them. And something in the chat box. Oh, VP Boyd.
Yep, I motion to approve.
All right. Senator Sabrin, is that a second? All right. All those in favor, please use the hand raising feature now. We're sure we don't want to use that hand up a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a little bit better. Down, you can put them down. Almost. Yep. Elaine. All right. All those opposed, put the hand raising feature up now. And down. Any abstentions? And down. And congratulations, the agenda passes for tonight. So with that being said, moving down to public comments, our guest tonight is Mark Thomas.
And I am not seeing him here. If he does pop in, I will let you know and we can jump back to that part of the agenda.
Sounds like a plan. All right, going down to officer and committee reports and the executive council report. I did write a report, Ellie. The executive council talked about ways we can operate within this virtual setting, and how to do day-to-day tasks and whatnot. This includes also includes how to engage senators to take on tasks and find things to do while they're in the virtual office. There are a lot of options and ideas that are floating around, and more information will come, and everyone will know when that happens. But it's still up in the air at the moment. Other main points that were discussed that I'll just briefly go over. A student at large was appointed to the Racial Inequity Committee, and Shai will be following up with more information when that becomes available. And we also talked about the fact that diversity training will be happening for all the senators here, and we kind of went over what specific topics we would like to choose from the list, and the results that we all could come to the same conclusion were bias in the brain, implicit bias, basically a privilege module, and microaggression module. And the presentation may or may not be happening next GA. Lucia Nunez is going to be the guest speaker then, but I guess we're going to figure it out as it happens. So that summarizes my report. I hope that satisfies everyone. I wrote that out. And now moving down to the Admin and Finance Committee with VP Rubio.
Hey, everybody. So the Admin and Finance Committee met now 2 Mondays ago. We'll be meeting the second Monday of every month. And basically, we kind of delegated how we'll keep up to date with our current initiatives and make sure everybody, I guess, kind of check like the administrative side and make sure like everybody's staying up to date with what they're supposed to be doing. So chairs, you will hear from our members. Other than that, yeah, we're just kind of getting things going. Great costumes. Sorry, I don't have my camera on. That concludes my part unless anybody has any questions.
Any questions for VP Rubio? Looks like none. All right. Thank you, VP Rubio. What? We have a hand? Do we have a hand right there?
Yes, why don't you have a costume?
Mine's still coming from Amazon.
Yeah. So he's got a
I
reason.
just hear excuses, whatever. We can move on now.
All right. So now, Legislative and Rules Committee, VP Minnie Mouse Boyd.
I am still working on coordinating a recurring time with my team, so I don't have any updates at this time.
Sounds like a great plan. Keep it up. So now moving down, to Team Development Committee, VP Moreno.
Okay, hello everyone. So I have information to share. I hope everyone received the email today with all the information that was sent out. I am gonna put in the chat once again the link for the movie night that we have this night. It would be after GA. Also, hopefully your teams have already either met or came up with at least a name. That was the weekly challenge that we had for today. So the idea is that we'll eventually feel free to, I think that, I don't know, I was going to ask what would be the best way if we want to have it like right now in my report and you can put your names on the chat, or we could have it like that at the very last minute and make it like a team shout your name.
Well, I guess it would just depend on how you if you want to make it more of in a presentation kind of aspect or just more of a informational aspect. If we just want to throw the names down for the teams, that's one thing that'd be quite easy. But the presentation thing, I would say we probably do that kind of close to the end of the GA. So which one did you?
We can make it at the end, just to keep suspense of people and their team names. I will add the link at the chat for the movie night if somebody didn't have the opportunity to vote already. And also, the team met. We have been talking about some things that we want to tackle. In this case, it would be the reminders, those reminders that we do with all the information of what are the things that should be done. At the same time, we met to discuss the other activities. So remember, this week, today, after GA, movie night, and then we moved the Kahoot night to next week. And that would be trivia night, questions, there are gonna be prizes, and all we'll send a document with the specific rules of how the games are gonna be played and which places are gonna win. The other thing would be, we'll also send out information regarding, the point system of what things the teams do will earn points. On the last document that I sent, and thank you, President Sean, for bringing that out, that there is some information that at the first didn't seem clear enough. So, I clarified it today at the email that I sent everyone. And the idea is that you do things that will add points to your team. And eventually, let's say like I fill out all my Excel in the Excel sheet, all my hours, and I do it on time at the deadline. Perfect. That will add points to my team. And I'll take track of that. And let's say someone on my team didn't do it. That'll take points of the team as well. That's 15 points less on her side, his side, and that will take away the 15 points that I earned. So that's kind of like the system, the way it's gonna run. But I'll add a document and share with everyone, specific, clear, and if anybody has questions, feel free to reach out. That's what the team development committee is here for. And thank you. I blabbered a lot of information.
No, it's okay. Any questions for VP Moreno on any of that? All right, doesn't sound like any. Thank you. VP Rubio.
Okay, so wait, just to confirm what I read, the movie night is right after this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry if you said that.
No,
Thank
don't worry. And I'm adding the link so that if anyone wants to fill it out very last minute, right now the movie that has the most votes is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice. I was.
I've never seen Beetlejuice, and I think that that's definitely an interesting one. So
I
yeah,
love
it,
Michael Keaton. He's
it's
so
this.
funny. All right. Now professional face. Okay, so now moving on, we got Public Relations Committee VP Said, and I believe he said that he wasn't able to talk with an audio issue, but he didn't have a report. Yep, no report. So thank you, VP Said, for that. Special reports, Advisor Rome.
I kind of had something that I asked at the very last second for Liam to share. So I'm just gonna use that as part of my report. So there's an order that the Public Relations Committee has submitted for imprint, and it is a ton of items. I think they'll be good for at least this year, next year. We have the money, but just wanted to make sure that we raised any immediate concerns with spending $1,500 on giveaway items. It includes all sorts of things: pens, stress balls, water bottles, stickers. I think I'm missing something. Hand sanitizer. So if there are any major concerns of spending $1,500, I want to know now, because in order to get them before Thanksgiving, I'm going to need to get things moving before a bill can be introduced. There's just no way around that. The money won't be spent until probably a few weeks from now, but I don't feel comfortable moving forward with that amount of money if there are concerns or questions. So anybody have concerns? I think the PR team did a good job picking out items. I think the quantities are good. And again, everything's going to last for years. So I'm not concerned about that. And we haven't bought actual promo stuff since before I started, which was 2 years ago. So it's definitely time to spend some money on that type of thing. And it lasts a long time.
So, any questions?
Question.
Senator Fisher.
Can you kind of quantify the amount of time that this material lasts in your experience, just to give us an idea?
Yeah. So let me look. There are 125 stickers that are Ask Me About Senate. So I think those will be more for Senate members and people who run for office. Those have no dates or anything like that. Those, with 125, those will last probably 3 years or more. The stress balls, 500 of those are going to last at least 2 years, I would expect. There are some plans this year to send giveaway items out for social media contests that we'll do through the mail. But the main giving away of things usually happens during Wolfpack Welcome, and that might be a couple hundred if they stop at the table. So again, I think at least 2 years on the stress balls. Hand sanitizer, 150 of those. That would probably, I would encourage the Senate to get rid of those more quickly, just because there could be a sort of expiration date on that. But I think that's a good giveaway that we could include for all new students next semester. I assume we're going to mail things out again, similar to what we did with the masks. So we could even get rid of 150 that way, which I think would be a really good use of getting the word out about Senate. What is up next? The water bottles, just 50 of those. Those will last a long time, obviously. Those were going to be more specialized giveaways rather than just set them out on the table if you're tabling to have people pick up. So I think a couple years on that, unless you get really excited about giving them away. Senate had ice scrapers in the past that were sort of similar. That it was like if you had to spin the wheel, it was like the least common prize. There were still ice scrapers after 3 years. And what is the last thing? 500 pens, I believe. Let me pull up the document again. 500 pens. When I started, there were probably 300, and we just gave all of them away this year. So I think at least 3 years on that too.
I appreciate the detail, and I did have a follow-up, but I probably need a motion for more time. So I'm just going to make that motion now for 2 minutes.
Do we have a second for that? Is that Ziegler? Is that a second?
Yes, it is.
All right. All those in favor, do the hand raising feature now. All right. And you can, yeah. And you can put them down. All those opposed, if you can put them up. And then down. And any abstentions, you can put them up. And then down. And you've got an extra 2 minutes, buddy.
All right, yeah, always great when we can take 30 seconds to make 2 minutes happen. So that was a lot of great detail, and yeah, my question was really just for the range. You know, if you tell me, you know, it's about 3 years worth of material, you know, that's satisfactory, at least to my end. But I do appreciate the detail. What is the highest amount of like you know, if you had to break out one item by volume and by cost, what item would that be, and how much of the pie does that take? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep. In terms of individual item, the water bottle is the most expensive, but it's not nearly the largest percentage of.
Yeah.
But the stress balls at 85 cents each account for $436. And that's the largest. Everything else is 280 or less.
Okay. Yeah. You know, I'm not sure what the final order is. I mean, you know, things like a water bottle when we're not meeting in person, just, you know, for my own feedback there, if that would help cut down the cost. And then my final question is there like a sale happening? I know sometimes around this time of the year, there's like a major sale. I don't know if that's impacting the decision at all either.
I think one or two of the items.
I'm recognizing VP Boyd as well, who might have some insight or maybe a question, but that's not my job. Sorry. Go ahead, Ellie.
So I was going to say, I think one or two of the items were on sale, but I asked the committee to prioritize what they thought would be most useful and longevity. And I also recommended a water bottle that specifically had a cap that went over the spout, because for those of you who've actually been to campus, none of the drinking fountains are currently working. They've taken off all the actual spouts, so you can't drink out of them. So you have to have a reusable water bottle. So that's one of the reasons why I actually suggested that as an item. If there's the opportunity to do something in person, I imagine that's going to be in place for quite a while. So
fair enough.
That's a reason.
All right, yeah. I'm glad you said reusable water bottle, because I didn't understand it first. Thank you.
VP Boyd.
Yep, and I think I just wanted to clarify, we're essentially out of promo items at this time, correct?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is
we gave away all of them to the new students this semester.
Okay. Yep, that's all I wanted to clarify. Sounds good. Thank you.
We might have two ice scrapers. So, okay. Any other concerns? We're not voting on it, but just wanted to make sure it was run past all of you before I keep things moving with foreign print. Cool. I did not have anything else to report.
All right. Thank you, Advisor Rome. Student Activities Board, President Green, I have no report. Housing accessibility update, Senator Jones, he is absent, so I don't believe anyone has a report that he had maybe given. But so I'm going to move on. Digital equity update. Sounds Ebel.
Oh, no report, sir.
All right, and Racial and Equity Committee, Senator Fisher.
All right, certainly a lot of things to announce. The first announcement that I want to make, I'm trying to buy a week now because we lost a little bit of time with some of these appointments and getting that 10-week plan out and actually going to committee. There is a potential that we will have the Core 1 meeting very soon here. I just don't have that official date at this time. There was an official Senate appointment for that. And so today will mark the first, because again, I want to buy some time. I'm not going to open another opportunity for the student seat yet until the Core 1 folks have had a time to meet, but I will officially at least open the senator opportunity so that we can go to Core 2. Pretty soon here. So right now we have one Senate, yeah, confusing enough. We have one Senate appointment. And so this Core 2, I'm kind of pre-starting this for senators. If you want to continue to apply, by all means do so. And then next week, I will ask the executive committee to make an appointment for the Core 2 seat in the Senate as well. That is that aspect, the committee work. And then, President Green already had mentioned the conversation that we had with OEI. I'd asked for VP Boyd to also be present in those conversations, as well as this, relevant to VP Boyd's committee as well. That's, if there aren't any other questions, then that will conclude my report. Sorry for that was a little confusing. But yes, get your applications in, senators, if you are interested in the committee.
Any questions of Senator Fisher? And something on the chat? Or no, yes. Nope. All right. Well, thank you, Senator Fisher. And moving down, Textbook Affordability Committee, that's vacant. Moving down to what? Sorry, Vazerom.
The manager of the bookstore and the textbook rental program are going to come on November 19th. So they are set to come to that meeting to give an update on the textbook rental program.
Yeah, that's good. I should write that down. All right, cool. Thank you, Vazerom. All right, so yeah, moving back down, Reedsburg is vacant. Watertown is vacant. Portage, Senator Rugby, how you doing? And you got a report for us.
I do. One moment while I get that up. Do you want me giving the Portage report and then giving the Northern Region report, or do you want the Northern Region report separately? That had been mentioned at the meeting last week.
We have them on the agenda separately. This is the
Yeah.
Portage report.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure I was following that. Okay, so it had been determined that our campus will not be getting either a 3D printer or the multifunction machine that was going to allow students access to scanning. They are moving this, so the staff has one and they're moving it into the student lobby so the students have access to it. So we won't have a second one. And the campus manager said, well, she texted me or messaged me that it was COVID related, which of course we all know, and that's why the follow-up, just to sort of push that agenda, if we could get it. And then I just have a reminder that we are co-sponsoring the blood drive for December 1st. It's going to be at United Methodist Church. If anybody's up in this neck of the woods, blood drive on December 1st at United Methodist Church. I have the details in my written report that'll go into our information. Do you have any questions?
Looks like no questions. All right. Thank you, Senator Ruggie. All right, moving down. Fort Atkinson is vacant. Goodman South is vacant. And Northern Regional Engagement Committee, Senator Ruggie again.
Okay, we had, for our activity, we had a significant number of online guesses, our pumpkin guessing contest online. Our perfect guess was 102, and somebody guessed that, and that person and 10 others will be receiving prizes. We're going to give an extra special better prize to the one who was perfect. We had, so we were assessing how we're doing our activities. We had many responses for our drive-by Halloween kit and candy activity that we co-sponsored with PTK. And we again had not much follow through on the picking up of the items. This was similar to the tie-dye kit activity where we had a substantial a percentage of the students never did come. So due to this, and also due to the campus that's going to not be accessible by the students here in a few weeks, we decided to go to all online with our activities. And we are only going to be mailing, for prizes, we're only going to be mailing gift cards for the remainder of this semester. And so thinking of that, we did finalize our turkey feather count, and we're going to be giving festival food gift cards as prizes for the top 10 guessers. If you're in the northern region, please plan to participate in that. We began planning for a Christmas online activity, and we're going to give gas gift cards for that. I understand that the Santa's wish list activity that is campus-wide, we're doing it exactly the same, obviously, as the rest of Truax, and the gifts are going to be sent for those that financially qualify. They're going to be sent from the retailer directly to the recipients of that activity. Are there any questions?
And I apologize about that very loud sound that you might have heard. All right, and it doesn't look like there are any questions.
Report.
Yeah, thank you for the report. And now moving down to College Assembly with President Green. Nothing to report. We just have our next meeting on the 11th of November. So moving down to Academic Council with Senator Fisher.
Yeah, that's me again. I was just gonna try to find that date actually, but I don't have a report. But we'll be meeting again. We met last week, and that was the most recent time. So
awesome, thank you. And now Diversity and Community Relations Council with VP Boyd.
Yep, the only update I have is we do have our meeting next week, Wednesday, but other than that, I have no report. I'll follow up with whatever happens at next GA.
All right, awesome. And then Facilities Planning and Investment Council, Senator Willis. She's in. Is that Willis is in here?
I don't think she's in the meeting still.
Oh.
Might be disconnected.
All right. Well, then we'll continue down the list. Finance Council, Senator Ziegler.
Yes. With the Finance Committee, is my camera working?
It is not.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep, we can hear you.
Okay.
There we go. We can see you, Postman.
Yes, I'm a postal carrier, federal employee.
Good.
Make sure everybody votes. The Finance Committee we were going over project budgets. We have a 10-year strategic facilities plan. That's for the long term, and then a 3-year facilities plan. That's really their immediate concerns, as opposed to a maintenance plan, which actually is a month-to-month plan. I've had that backwards a little bit. There is a $6.1 million deficit this year, and we borrow funds through a general obligation promissory note, and those are serviced through property taxes paid for by property owners. And there's a statutory limit, 1.5 million. Anything more than that, we have to get approval. And I've joined a subcommittee on unmet student program needs, and that will be meeting next Tuesday. So I look forward to having another update for our next General Assembly meeting. That's my report.
Any questions for Senator Ziegler? All right. Thank you for the report. And now, Information Technology Council, Senator Zebel.
There's not much to report. We're just working on a policy, like always. It's kind of just what all we do. Revising it, editing it, and sending it to the board. That's just, nothing there. If there's something significant, I'll definitely let you know.
Okie dokie. Institutional Effectiveness Council, Senator Reggie.
All right. So nothing new since last meeting, except to alert you all that our next meeting on November 4th is going to be a cooperative meeting with the DCRD. We're going to be sharing our information that we both sort of have a stake in. We're sharing information on the Equity and Research Project. And then, so at 2 o'clock, we're going to have this cooperative meeting, and then IEC will continue with its own meeting agenda at about 2:20 if anybody wants to join, especially for that first 20 minutes. Any questions?
Does not look like any.
I guess I can.
So, yeah, thank you for the report. All right, now Professional Development Council, Willis is still not in the meeting, so Student Affairs Council with VP Moreno.
Okay, so I have no report. We meet next week. Yeah, next week. I think it falls Thursday or Friday. Next week, Friday. Yeah.
Okay, dokie. And looks like we have no old business items. New business items, Bill 004 Senator Jacket reorder. Barbara, you want to explain this a little bit?
Sure thing, I can do that. So this is our bill number 4, and the purpose behind the bill is the purchasing of the jackets that we need. So there's still some senators that don't have their jackets. So and just it's good to have at least inventory for the next terms of Senate. So in this case, just as the formal motion says, Senate shall allocate $1,319 with $67 for the purchase of 47 Senate-specific jackets. In this case, the primary reason is that Senate outwear allows senators to remain comfortable conducting activities regardless of location or weather conditions, and wherein Senate outwear increases visibility of the Senate campus wide and is conducive of starting conversations about Senate with other students and faculty, and for the semester we do not have enough inventory to give jackets to all current Senate members. Sorry, is that I don't know, my speech is, I just came from the dentist and I literally can't talk. So that is all the specific details, the female size, male size, the vice president, because we know that the jackets have specific titles on the side. There were some coupons that were applied as well, and you could see at the very end on point 3 of section 3 the total. And a great detail to highlight as well is that there are going to be a total of 8 jackets allocated for this specific term, and the other 39 will go for inventory for future use. And Then again, the conclusion is be enacted that the Student Senate of Madison College assemble that, we shall allocate that specific amount of money for the purchase of 47 Senate-specific jackets. And it's the same model, similar jacket that we all have. And yeah, so if anyone has questions, bring it on. Oh, I see Eric.
Yep, sounds like
Yeah. So at the bottom of your bill, it says that you have a coupon applied to make it with a discount. Is that coupon going to run out by the time we apply for this, or is this a everlasting coupon, or what is?
From what I understood, and correct me if I'm wrong, Advisor Rome, is that it works for the time that we're applying to get those, so it will work indefinitely for this case.
Okay, so we can wait 2 weeks if it was. We could wait 2 weeks and then buy and still use that coupon if.
So we always have 10% off, and then they happen to be on sale. And for the quote they gave me, it was through the middle or end of November.
Okay. I just don't want the coupon to expire on some, or something, and then now it's more than what we planned for or something. But as long as it's set in stone, then yeah, we're good.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, if anyone, I see Advisor Rome.
Yeah, I just wanted to add, I know that there were some concerns that people had, or questions people had, why are we ordering these again so soon? Because we did have an order back in the spring. And if you think of the entire Senate as 20 people, to get, the right range of sizes, we really need to have a large inventory. So we already ran out of, men's larges and women's mediums just from the order that we put in the spring. So we did try to take into account the ones that we ran out of first and got more of those sizes, but you never know the size of the senators for next year.
That's true. So yeah.
All right. And Senator Fisher?
I like the jackets. I have one. I wear it all the time around the house and when I go on walks outside. But I don't know anything really about our budget, and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking about it in dollars and cents. I mean, how sustainable is this jacket going to be, and for the years to come? If someone could just elucidate me on it. I mean, I'm in support of this. I think that it has a tremendous effect in building, that team mentality. You certainly take our role. I take this role really seriously, and the jacket just makes me feel like I'm a part of something, part of the team. I'm just asking that question looking forward in the future, because if you're spending just under $3,000 annually on these jackets, I don't know. I don't know if that's a sustainable model.
So I can chime in there. So we were not expecting, I think we just ordered kind of the wrong amount last year. It was the first time that I had ever done an order for the Senate jackets, and learned a lot from that. So I think that will help us so that we don't actually order every year, but it'll actually be right about every other year, I hope, other than the president, who we only order the one based on the size that the president needs. But a lot of the other organizations also write this as an item into their budgets for the year, because I think it is important for the reasons that you spoke to. So I see that the Student Activities Board would continue to support the purchase of these jackets, just like they would for PTK, the Volunteer Center. A lot of groups have jackets or t-shirts or sweatshirts to sort of represent their organizations. So I think it's sustainable.
Okay, as a follow-up, can you also speak to the percentage that this takes out of the total budget? And I understand that, this year's maybe not the best set of numbers to use, but, if this were to occur next year, do we save more by ordering in like bigger quantities looking toward the future as people are studying this stuff in the future?
So this is just over 3% of the entire budget for Student Senate this
Okay.
year. So pretty small in the grand scheme of things. The majority of the budget is for the stipends. That adds up quickly with 20 people for summer, fall, and spring.
And I think it wouldn't be if there were any questions relating to budget. VP Rubio might be able to shed some more light on it, as that is in his territory. He can kind of break things down if anybody has questions on more on that. So, all right. Now, Advisor Rome, is this? I believe this is a roll call, and would that fall within VPLA's duty to be doing that as well? I can't see if your head's shaking yes or no, or if it's giving me a look of disapproval. It's really small, tiny. So
We're both
Is that-
nodding.
is it nodding as a yes?
Correct.
Okay.
So I think
All
we need,
right.
do we do the motion to entertain or whatever, or go to a vote? Yep. So that's
All
Sean.
right.
You do
I
that.
make a motion to it. It's only done this a couple of times. Motion to entertain. What? This to go to a vote?
I will make a motion to vote to approve this bill.
I will
I
second that.
does. Seconded by Senator Sabranek. All right. All those in favor, use the hand raising feature now. All right. Woo! You can put them down. And all those opposed, you can put them up and down. And the abstentions, they can go up and down, and the motion passes. None. VP Boyd, you may continue.
Okay, so I'm just going in order of the list. It starts with my name, so VP Boyd, record of I. VP Moreno,
Aye.
VP Rubio,
Aye.
VP Said, and if you're having audio, it's fine if you put it in chat. Senator Fisher,
Aye.
Senator Yujanin, Senator Haji. He's not here. Okay. And I know Senator Johnson here. Senator Rugby,
Aye.
Senator Zabranek,
Aye.
Senator Willis.
Aye.
Senator Weiner. Sorry, I can't see from the list if they're here or not. Okay. Senator Zibel
Aye.
and Senator Ziegler.
Aye.
Ellie, I need guidance on what I formally say here, but I mean everybody present voted affirmatively. So,
All right, the motion passes.
all right. Sean, you're muted.
Senator Fisher, you had something you wanted to say?
Yes, President Green. Thank you for recognizing me. I am asking if you would like to recognize Senator Willis for a report.
I was just about to mention that. So, Senator Willis, you have two reports. If you have them available, Facilities Planning and Investment and the Professional Development Council one. We're interested in hearing those now.
Unfortunately, there are no reports this week. We meet next week.
Okay. Well, hey, at least we went through the motions, and that's good practice, right? Okie dokie. So now then we're going down no non-business housekeeping items. Announcements. Number 1, office hours. Let's get those office hours done. And then check Teams and your school email. And then keep working on that student leadership training. And keep being great. And get those office hours done. And put your hand up and then get those office hours done. Sounds Zebel, you had something you wanted to say?
Yeah, I want to readdress this thing Aleem said in the chat. I'm really lost here. So you're telling me that somebody's getting 50 water bottles if they win? I don't see how that's logically reasonable. If that's what's going on.
I think he's talking about a giveaway, a monthly giveaway.
Yeah, 50 bottles are used for a monthly giveaway. So what? 50 people are getting a water bottle, or one person's getting 50 water bottles?
No, 50 people. It's kind of insane to give one person 50 water bottles.
That's what it seemed like it was. I was like, what? I was like, okay, but okay. That's enough time within a month to get 50 water bottles out, I guess. Then, all right.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the I'll unless if this is a thing that we're doing right now, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting. Sounds Zebel, I see you've got a hand up, but I don't see Barbara has a physical hand up. Are they for the same thing? If they are, so VP Moreno, you have something that is non.
So it was for the teams thing, like the names, and I put the results of the movie night in the chat. Beetlejuice won.
Oh, so that thing, the presentation thing?
No, that little, it's in the chat.
Oh,
That's a little picture. So Beetlejuice won by, yeah, like, kind of a lot. So we're watching Beetlejuice, and it will be at the virtual office. So I'll be playing the movie by my screen, kind of what we did last time as well with the Avengers Endgame movie. Yep, Ellie's right. We have to take a cute picture of all this because the background's working, the costumes are working.
What about names?
But yeah, let's go with names. So
why does the chart say 60% is Casper?
That is a great question. I mean, someone chose Casper.
So then that would mean Casper wins, not Beetlejuice, right? Is that what I'm?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, if you click it, Beetlejuice and Casper both have the same color.
Oh, that's weird.
Wait, let me screenshot this for you. Okay, I got it.
But
if we want, you can see this one now. Okay, so
you got a question.
Yeah. Shai, if you want to go after the question.
VP Moreno, just as a member of the team building committee, I wonder if if you want to do the name portion during the movie meeting, or if you want to do it now, giving some teams some time to still maybe make a decision if they haven't met yet. I don't know if everyone's met.
Well, we're ready.
Okay. Well, if there's teams that are ready, those were the rules. So you had to be ready before tonight's meeting, or working.
I mean, that could be an option as well. The only thing that had me thinking of doing it right now is that some people might not go to the movie night or might not be able to join the movie night.
You're right.
So because of that, I was thinking that this moment right now would be a great time. And I get, like, there is the freedom and flexibility of changing your name if you think that you don't like your name, or all of a sudden you identify with something different, better. So if you want,
we had 3 names picked out that would have been bomb classic hits, but
I don't want to hear it. We have a better.
We chose just one, and but no, if you guys need time, take your time. This crew's got it in the bag.
What I was gonna
Francisco,
say is
we got it in the bag.
So I am going to say, and let me close this bill already.
In the bag.
Okay, so
motion to suspend the rules. Just at it.
If you want, Sean, your team can start with your name.
Alright.
And if you have an
Um,
explanation behind it, or just
Fran-
the name, you can put it in the chat or share it with.
Francisco, did you have did you get that picture done by chance? I don't know if you did. But if you did, you want to throw it in the chat box. That's
Oh, even a
so
picture.
yeah, we circled around a bunch of ideas.
Nobody said
but,
you could hire graphic design for this. Come on now.
I mean, so I mean, it really came down to Scott Pilgrim. You got Crash and the Boys, so we thought Green and the Boys. That was kind of the running thing. Then it went Three Dog Night, which is so hip, and then it went down to Green Day. So we're Green Day, and that's our name. That's our team name. American Canadian.
I'm just gonna say, even the picture adds to it. Yep.
So,
Well, I will speak for my team since we have not met yet, and we can change it later. But I will throw our graphic in here as the fighting mongooses. And we can always change it later, team. Don't worry. Just trying to win.
And if someone doesn't have any pictures or cool logo designs right now, you could add those later.
Yeah. It's okay. We just want to go do that extra little
extra step. Yeah, no, definitely. And I see it.
For our name, we went with like the Harry Potter theme that you're kind of going with, and we decided on the team who must not be named.
Oh,
Cool.
yeah.
I like it.
I like the mysteriousness of that.
I said you can't beat that name because you can't name it. See, so what's up? Like, I want to hear it now.
That's a good one. And I don't know, VP Rubio, if your team had a name.
We went with an Avatar theme, and we're the Fire Ferrets.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you did there. I was ducking your head out. But yeah, I like
that. So on my side, our team hasn't formally met yet, but the name that we came up with was Team Incognito, because we don't know yet and we're figuring it out. Yeah. So eventually, when the name comes up, we'll change it and we'll bring up a cool logo or a cool picture. We'll work on that.
Hey, do what you gotta do. We feel pretty rock.
Whole movie on my group. I got this now.
Well, excellent. So that kind of fulfills the challenge. I don't know if VP Saeed's team had. Oh, that's a cool team name.
Yeah.
That's a fun logo. Love it. And I don't know, Alim, if you put anything in the chat for the team. Not yet?
We're on the same team.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So I think
that's going to be voting. Are we voting on these? Which one's best?
Fire Ferret.
You can't vote for yourself.
We could do
That's
that.
The rule.
Exactly. That's true. You can't vote for yourself.
Otherwise, it would just be even.
Can we type them all into a list?
So if we want, what you can do, guys, you can message me that. Or I don't know if you want to vote like publicly or message me directly and I reveal.
That forums thing that we can do.
Okay.
It doesn't say who votes, who actually voted. It just that's a.
Don't seem to have that feature again today. Do you, Sean?
Let's see.
It should be on those 3 dots in the chat.
More apps.
And let's not forget the picture.
Oh. Open. Question 1. Question 1.
So I'm gonna write that.
Who likes Sean's the best?
No. So the
what do I put down for this?
Which team wins?
Oh, which team wins? Okay, good.
And then the answers are each of the team names.
Option 1.
Okay, so I'm writing the names down. Hopefully I read them right. Then Sean is Green Day, basically. green thing. And then incognito.
And while
And
she's doing that, I also just want to say, make sure use Teams, create a little bubble for your team to like meet, because there's going to be other stuff like this. So
Yeah.
create a little chat. It was very intentional how Teams were made. We very intentionally tried to put people together who weren't in committee with each other, and then to also make sure that there was a good. You'll notice there's a VP in every team, and we also wanted the teams to be diverse. So we just mixed it up.
Incognito. We got one left, I believe. Marcus's was, I think his. I've got Green Day, Fighting Mongoose. This is
The
Incognito.
team that must
The
not be
fire.
named.
Oh, there you go.
we got there.
Diverse how?
Not a-
Well,
can't be-
to answer Senator Willis your question, I want what we were basically looking at is let's make sure that there's at least one person
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five
the-
choices, right?
gender wise. Yes.
Okay, so then I'm gonna hit save.
We also match senators with newer senators with older senators to have more experience in that sense too.
Keep.
And I think, Jenna, it was the team who must not be named, right? Excellent. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, Maureen.
Thank you. Hope you like.
We don't dress up every week, by the way.
Okay.
We should dress up more often. The screen looks pretty. It looks colorful.
Oh, she didn't get to see my mask.
Oh, no way. He even has the mask.
Nice. Yeah, we need to take a picture after this.
Okay, we're gonna have to do a different option because every time I hit save so I can submit it out, it says, unfortunately, this operation cannot be completed in this context. Please try again later from a channel.
Because our team name can't be named, the system's like, what do I do? That's what it is.
Oh.
Wait.
I wish there was like a simple survey website where you could just throw it in there.
There is this. Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's what Sean was trying to do, the polling feature.
I think I can do it.
Can we just make a doodle poll, like real quick, or I don't know
if it just has to be in the chat. I think that's where I think it just has to be in the chat.
Oh.
What a setting.
Now.
Is this a meeting? Or did we conclude this?
I made a motion to suspend the rules a while ago.
So we're still in the meeting. You just suspended the rules. That's what Let's see.
I think I might be able to get to what I just have to.
Someone could second my motion.
I second that.
All right, so it's a vote, right?
Oh, hands up if you want to agree with that, I guess.
We're so far out of order, it's fine.
Whew. I am getting a little bit dizzy.
Hey, maybe VP Moreno, while Sean is working on that, can you also just explain the activity for next week? I know you've mentioned it before, but it might be a good time to just remind. But yeah, the main idea is, you can earn points for your team just by doing the kind of things that we're already doing, such as doing your office logs, such as doing completing your Blackboard course. Those are things that can actually just earn points for your team. And there's stuff that we're already doing, but hopefully by being in a team, you're kind of incentivized. Like we're doing it all now for one another, not just ourselves.
Exactly. And at the same time, we are going to be having prizes for the different teams at the very end. So, and it just is part of that teamwork and being able to connect with other people on other teams that you don't normally work with. And we wanted to make it, as understanding as possible. We don't want to complicate things, add more extra work to things that, we already are doing around. So it's not reinventing the wheel, it's finding new tools to encourage us members to do different stuff and the things that we have to do. So, yeah. And I was looking for the other activity. I know you sent it to me, Shai, right? Yeah. So, okay. So next week's activity, this is like the challenge. It's different from like the things that could earn you points, like office hours, student presentation. The challenge would be to have the different groups join for a picture. In this case, the idea would be if eventually you have a same time at a virtual office, or one just other joins the virtual office and have a picture of the team. Oh, Katrina, I don't think we can see it. Oh, I don't know if I can see it on my screen. So eventually have a picture of the team, and then be able to share those pictures as well with the PR committees, like the different teams and then we could also share it with a document, these are the teammates, the name of the team, the logo, the pictures. So yeah, so eventually have a picture with your team, either a virtual office picture or you can just join them. Yeah, it works, Sean. Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. VP Moreno, I think there's still the picture for the Student Senate website.
Yeah, true that.
So that's part of, getting your pictures turned in for your team once you reach, everyone. It's kind of a race.
Okay.
So my teammate is MIA right now. What happens if he just got up and moved to a different country and I lost that teammate? It's just gonna be me and my other.
You gotta get a passport. You gotta find them. You gotta bring them back. Yeah, that's the rules.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's voting to have that. Okay.
All right, cool. Thank you, Sean, for making the forum.
That I did that times, by the way. The first 2 times did not work, and so I did finally. I did it one more time. I'm like, it's better work.
Remember, you cannot vote for your own team, folks.
I see that Green Day is.
Well, let's not vote for that one. How about that?
6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3.
We're missing 2 responses.
I don't know if everyone has the ability to vote from where they're at on their device.
We're missing only 1 now.
All right.
Why they're fluctuating though up and down.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's tied.
That's not a bad thing.
All right, they both get points.
Yeah, exactly. They both get points.
So high five, everyone! Whoa!
Yeah. So eventually, look who's voting against. Oh. It's Bolin, right? He has a place on our hearts. Okay, so perfect. So thank you so much for participating, and those who will be going to the movie night to watch Beetlejuice, we will meet at the virtual office.
After picture.
Yeah. So everybody, get a stretch. Oh, after the picture, and everybody, the times, get a stretch, snacks, and now everybody cute, smiling. Let's get the picture. Who's gonna screenshot it?
Can someone who is not in costume screenshot it? Because otherwise we appear really, really tiny. Maybe Aleem, you probably need the picture.
I was gonna say how, because I have. Well, I don't. Oh, I know. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I understand perfectly. That's true.
No, Molly, no, don't sit up here.
Can other people see Katrina? I can't see you for some reason.
Molly, puppy, it's your
I
puppy.
can't see either.
Puppy, get out.
Okay. Well, maybe Aleem can. All right. Do this. Is it done?
Yeah, it's so weird right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the 80s taking a picture. I gotta sit there.
I don't think that was the 80s.
Yeah.
The 1880s.
Some 8 was in there.
All right, I'm gonna assume he's got it.
I hope so. We've been here for a bit.
There's also a recording that will, just be
Sure.
us like holding pose.
For 5 minutes,
True.
just gonna be us here like.
Excellent. Okay then. So I think now we have to get formal and make the motion, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Entertain a motion. Well, the rules have to be unsuspended, right?
We never actually suspended him.
Okay, well then I'm entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting. Motion made by Moreno. And I'm just gonna give it to Zebel, who I think seconded that. So all those in favor, use the hand raising feature now. There we go. And you can put them down. And all those opposed, you can. I need 2 more down. I need 1 more down. Katrina, I need your hand down. And all those opposed, put them up. And put them down. And any abstentions, put them up. And all right, we're done. We're out of here. And the meeting is ended at 5:38 p.m. I note that in the record books. And good job, everyone. And it was nice to have Maureen, and she's still in here. It was nice to have you as a guest, and we hope to see you back here again. And 6:30, you said, Barbara, VP
Yes.
Moreno.
I was gonna say if we
I've
would
got
like
time to
have
watch the nightly news. That's
All
where
right.
Lester Holt can come in my way.
I was gonna say, I mean, would you guys want to have it started earlier at 6 since we ended earlier than I expected, or would you still like 6:30? I could do both. I
I get to watch my nightly news either way. I'm happy. So, that's how I feel. Who took the screenshot? You took the screenshot, Aleem. Didn't you take the screenshot?